Welcome back to another GeekaWhat video, and today I'm taking over the best $400 gaming PC build for more specifically March and April 2016. So this build is easily capable of smashing the latest AAA titles at decent settings, whilst also achieving some really high frame rates in games such as CSGO, World of Warcraft, League of Legends and Minecraft. So make sure to drop a like rating, subscribe and follow my Twitter at GeekaWhat. But without any further ado, I'll take you over the parts for this build. The CPU I went for is the ever trustworthy quad-core AMD Athlon X4 860K. It comes out the box clocked at 3.7 GHz, which is a really healthy clock speed, and it is overclockable. You are using the stock free included cooler though for the time being, so overclocking isn't going to be a major prospect and a major plan for you unless you were to opt with a third-party cooler. It's quad-core, which means it's compatible with all of the latest AAA titles, and I do love this CPU from AMD. The motherboard I went for was the also trustworthy Asus A60HM-K. It's a micro ATX form factor, which is around about the middle in motherboard sizes, meaning you're not paying a premium for small and compact, nor are you paying a premium for large and feature rich. It has all the features you need, such as the FM2 Plus socket, USB 3, PCI 3 and also SATA 3 6 gigabit per second. For RAM, I went for G-Skill's Ripjaws X series. 8GB is more than enough for gaming. It really is the sweet spot. Two 4GB DIMMs gives you dual channel performance, and whilst DDR3 2133MHz speed is overkill, it was just as much as DDR3 1600MHz spam RAM at the time, meaning you're going to get that extra free performance, which is always nice. It also goes with the colour scheme of this build, which is also a great bonus. For storage, I went for the Seagate Barracuda. It's a 1TB drive and a 3.5-inch form factor. 1TB gives you plenty of space. You've got over 1,000 gigabytes for all the movies, music, Steam games, all that kind of thing. And 7200 RPM really is as fast as consumer standard desktop hard drives get. The video card I went for was Nvidia's latest budget offering. It's the Asus GeForce GTX 950. It's got a 2GB frame buffer, which is really is more than enough, and it's GDDR5, which is the fastest RAM, VRAM if you will. It's a 1080p card and isn't going to be going to 1440p or 4K, especially not at this price point, but if you did want to step down to 720p, you could get some really high frame rates in even the latest AAA titles. The case I went for was the Thermaltake Versa H21. It's got a window on the side, is nice and cheap, has USB 2 and USB 3 for those fast transfer speeds, and allows you to admire your hard work at the end of your build. The power supply I've gone for is the EVGA 430W. It's an 80 plus certified ATX power supply. 430 watts gives plenty of headroom, but it's always nice to go for a reputable power supply manufacturer, as the power supply could be seen as the most important component in your case, as it has the ability to wipe out all of the components if need be. But this 80 plus certified power supply is really reliable. And that wraps it up for this build. If you've got any questions, comments, queries, drop in the comments below. And if the comments get a bit crowded, head over to Twitter at GeekaWhat and I'll be sure to answer your questions over there as well. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like rating to show your support for this video. All links you need are in the description below. And as always, we'll see you in the next GeekaWhat video.